We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. They just do get the play off. Now Winston. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Let's go, T. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Winston. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick-6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
All day, baby, all day. 5:52.
Back to it after the pick six. Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Throwing on second and long. Winston. And that is incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
They're going to try for it on 4th. Winston stays out there.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Flip. Watch Mike. Hey, we heavy on the edges. 52's the Mike, boys. 52. Here we go. Mike 52. You don't want it?
They're indeed going. It's Winston. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Hill going to try and run with it. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets them back for 2nd down.
Check 50. Green, 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Easy.
They go play action. Winston. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Allen. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 30 on second down. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
43's the mic.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Open man is Antonio Gandy Golden. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for Antonio Gandy Golden that time, but it'll be second down.
Bang, 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 bang.
Allen to throw once more. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Tight right.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Oh, yeah, that's how we do it.
Marcus Williams. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown, Saints. Traquan Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Winston.
Hey, I'm coming.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Well, this defense for the Saints, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
2nd and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 Lion. Hey, let's get them home. Dragon 60. 43's the mic, boys. 43. Check, 43. Stop your whining. Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Squeeze, double.
Here's Allen. Slings this deep from McLaurin. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. We got 3 down. 43's the mic. 43's the mic. Hey, let's pin the mirrors back in.
To throw, it's Allen. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington has made this a 1-score game. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
I'm coming after you.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Come on now. Let's go. Butt set.
On 1st and 10, Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
And how about for Alvin Kamara? Another great year that he's coming off of as an all-around player, but especially as a pass catcher. 81 receptions each of his first 3 NFL seasons. Last year added 2 more to finish with 83, the most by any running back in the NFL. An awfully dangerous man in the open field.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the gun, Winston. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crowley. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Makes the score Saints 28, Washington 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Watch the flag.
Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Come off the ball hard.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Check 82. Check 82. Singles. 19 tight. 19 tight. Over there. You're on an island. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Let's go, D. 43 is the mic.
To throw again on second down. Allen.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
And this is incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Let's go, D.
And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Get in the weight room. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Here we go. 43 is the mic, boys. 43.
Allen now on 1st down. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. He was looking for Antonio Gandy Golden that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
43 is the mic. So don't say nothing. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. I'm coming.
Allen going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Let's go. 43 is the mic, boys. 43. Check.
To the air. Allen.
Get this ball back to the offense. Let's go.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. On 2nd and 9, Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Watch that. Hey, watch the ball. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Letting you know right now, you better bring it. Check 37, check 37. Watch the safety creep. Slam, slam, slam. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Come on, D. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Let's go, defense. Our time.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen throwing the out route and complete. That's Thomas. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Three down. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Danny. There we go, Mike 20. 18 Rattler. Better be afraid of me. You better.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Thomas. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
Mike 20. Drop deep.
Allen now looks to throw. Thomas brings it in. Not much there, only a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just... And, oh, Jameis intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jimmy Moreland, and he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there, to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
They run it again with Kamara. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. To throw, Winston. Now he's forced out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Troy Apke. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Mike's 43. Mike
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Switch.
Buffalo 18.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Double up, double up, double up, double up. 43 is the Mike.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen.
Here we go.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
40. 19 tight. Mike. Hey, let's get this. 43 is the Mike. I'm here all day. 43 is the Mike. 43 is the Mike. Watch the screen. 43 is the Mike, boys. 43.
19 Lion.
43. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
From the red zone now, Winston. This is Smith with a grab. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2, Mike 5-2.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Well, he'd had success earlier in the drive, keeping it himself. Not here, though.
And sometimes when you have that kind of success, you can fall in love with the option a little bit too much and not give the defense credit for making adjustments themselves. And that play starts to lose its effectiveness.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Jameis to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but now it's 3rd and goal. Winston. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted...
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crawley. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Tight end left, tight end left.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
I got it. Easy.
Throwing, Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They'll give to Kamara here on the option. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And here's Kamara on the read option. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base.
43 is the mic. Check mic, check mic. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Here's Fitzpatrick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. So he actually goes back about 9 yards on the return, but the interception is clean, and they have the pigskin, and they take over. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Three. Green, triple C. Got two. He's scared. 52's the mic. Check, 52's the mic.
Winston to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New Orleans, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye.